Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at Minnesota. They're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will. And, of course, Houston. They're 7th best in the conference.
And, you know, Houston, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got O'Neal. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Allen. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Marbury in at the 2-guard spot. And for Minnesota, we've got Harden. Avdia out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Sharp, and it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And the latter half of the season, Greg, in your experience, did the games get easier or harder than it was earlier on?
Overall, I'd say it's harder later on. Physically, you're more banged up, and mentally, man, it's a long season, and that can wear on you as well.
Kuminga the pass to Sharp. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Jokic. And the layup falls.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Harden against Maxey. Right wing. 5 to shoot. Marbury passes to Allen. Outside for Wembanyama. They grab their own miss. Pass to Marbury. Back to O'Neal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Now the Timberwolves with it. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Harden with the stuff.
Look at those handles. Look at James Harden getting crafty with the ball, mixing up the defender.
RJ, the thing about James Harden, whatever your team needs, he can provide at a very high level.
Yeah, beyond the scoring and the passing, if you need 10-plus boards, he can do that for you also. Steals, the man lives in the passing lanes. Each night, he makes an impact in a different way.
Here's Marbury. Wembanyama passes to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Marbury. Lets the 3 fly. Avdia with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Sharp. And he's good on the 3-ball.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Wembanyama with it. Defended by Kuminga. Allen outside. Marbury passes to Maxey. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Marbury.
Love the defense from Harden right there. When he's active on this end, it makes a huge difference.
Here we go, one-on-one. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. And then Sharp with the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Klay Thompson is checked in for Minnesota. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Jokic.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Now, here's Maxey. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Maxey. Still yet to score. Six to shoot to the inside. Here's Wemby. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Jokic inside. Shaq on him. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Maxey on the wing. Guarded by Harden. With a floater. That one good for 2.
That sudden move off the pick. Maxey is tough to stay with defensively.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Harden. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Now here's Allen following the miss by Jokic. Wemby passes to O'Neal. 4 on the clock. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Maxey. Averaging 15 points a game, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Now, here's Thompson. No scoring in this one. Now, here's Sean. He's covered closely. The Rockets pull it in. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Minnesota with the ball, following the score by Houston. Here's Marbury. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto. This is the ball. A 3 from Wemby. The rebound by Sharp. For Minnesota, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. To the paint, they could use a bucket, and Kuminga gets it to go.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Maxey. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Marbury. Back to Maxey. Here's Marbury. Wemby, a screen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Timberwolves leading by 3. The 3 from Harden. Out to Thompson. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
See, it's Clay's accuracy that makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Hole is out there at Bogdanovich. Then it's Allen. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Joe in at the point. Now here's LeVert. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Got a piece of it. Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Yes, that goes in. Black's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
Terrific recognition from Harden. He has a sixth sense when it comes to getting guys open.
LeVert the pass to Allen. From outside, off the mark.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Vucevic. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Back to Harden. From past the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
Great shooting reflexes from Harden. Able to put his shot up right off that pass.
Timeout called the Rockets. Timberwolves making a change here. Avdia's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Wemby, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Wemby outside. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we do in life normally, right?
Here is Harden. The Rockets making the shot. Down low. And Ball sends it back.
And it's not just Ball's size that makes him such an excellent shot blocker. He's got great instincts as well. Not many guys come out of games with more blocks than points, but that's typically the stat line from the move.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Joe's got 5 points so far.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Vucevic kicks to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
You don't see a ton of mid-range jumper from Harden, but he's great from distance.
Houston trails by 8. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Wemby outside. Allen outside for 3. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wemby. Wembenyama's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here is Harden. He's got 7. Vucevic finds Thompson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Wembenyama will bring it up for Houston. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Levert against Harden. Wembenyama left side. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Jokic has checked in for Vucevic. Sharp comes in for Klay Thompson. And Black's subbed in for James Harden. Now, here's Sean. Really struggled in the loss against Cleveland. And the wide open shot from Avdia. That 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Marbury. And Wembenyama outside. Outside, Maxey. Passes it to Marbury. And the rejection by Jackson. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Black. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, DA. Thank you. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one. Sending it right over the top to the shooter.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. And the Rockets making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
Number 25, Bojan Bogdanovic. 2 minutes in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Black. He's covered by Maxey. Trying to end the drought. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That's on Shaq.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Rockets?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Marbury passes to Wembanyama. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Short, that's good.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find him.
Now, here's Maxey. He takes it in, and a wide-open look for Wembanyama. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 4. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. Black dishes to Jackson. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Wemby.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Back the pass to Avdia. Timberwolves passing it around. Now the pass to Jokic. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. And it's James Harden in for Black. Ray Allen is checked in for Houston. Marbury passes to Bogdanovich. No one covering. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the night.
Bogdanovich, a high percentage scorer, an efficient shooter, and he loves that mid-range area.
There's Kuminga. And finished off by Kuminga.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And so that brings the first half to a close. Timberwolves lead by 7. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there, compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
It's impressive how well they've protected the ball. No messy dribbling. They've kept it on the string, fellas, and that's prevented the other guys from getting free possessions.
Certainly has been one of the difference makers in this game. All right, time to see how the Western Conference is stacking up.
You look at the Timberwolves, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Houston trails by 7. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Jokic. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Avdia. And it's Harden in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now, here's Maxey. The rebound by Harden.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Shaq's checked in for Houston. Wemby comes in for Bogdanovich. the inbound, and the layup is up and in. And now that's 11 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Wembenyama against Harden. Wembenyama gets the bucket. Wembenyama's got 10 points in the game.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Harden. Harden draws the double. Kuminga up top. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Maxey. Wembenyama outside. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves leading by 9. Avdia, the pass to Harden. Avdia gets the bucket. Avdia's got his first basket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Marbury. And it's blocked. And here's Sharpe. Jokic's screen. 11 feet away, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Allen passes to Marbury. The Rockets again can't hit.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Jokic inside. Guarded by O'Neal. They recover. The Timberwolves made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. All right, Richard, with the game on the line, which current player would you choose taking the last shot?
You can't go wrong with Dame time. KD is up there too because he can get his shot off from anywhere. But you give me one shot, I'm going to say Klay Thompson.
Just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Maxey, no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And it's Marbury missing.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Pass to Kuminga. To the middle. Here's Harden. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Harden's got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Allen in the post. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Timberwolves leading by 14. Jokic with the screen on Wembenyama. Harden kicks to Jokic. Now here's Kuminga. Defended by Wembenyama. Sharpe the pass to Harden. Launches a three. The Rockets pull it in. Wembenyama's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Passes it to Marbury. Houston moving it around. Wembenyama with it. Back to Maxey. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Kuminga. The Timberwolves have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the NBA is looking to expand its footprint, and a franchise south of the border could potentially hold tremendous appeal. Commissioner Adam Silver said Mexico City is the largest city in North America. It could also be a gateway to all of Latin America. The opportunity to flip a switch in terms of opening up a large geographical area to NBA interest. Kevin?
That's interesting. Thanks, David. Is checked in for Avdia.
And a moment to see numbers for Kuminga. Averaging 17 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Here's Joe. He has 5. Bol is screen on Harden. Joe passes to Bol, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bol's got his first points of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. Puts it in off the nasty crossover. Harden's got 14 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Now, here's Burks. He's tightly guarded, and the pass to Joe. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Harden the pass to Kuminga. Here's Jokic. The Rockets pull it in.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
That bucket in no time at all. He's got 5.
And looking at the stats, Bojan, one of the more prolific corner 3 shooters. He loves that spot.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Timberwolves.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Sharp. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Vucevic comes in for Jokic. And it's Isaiah Jackson in for Jonathan Kuminga. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Stolen by Thompson. There's a lob to Jackson. An emphatic LU jam.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Here's Joe. 5 points in the game. And the rejection by Jackson. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Abdias checked in for the Timberwolves. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It's good from long range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Here's Harden, and Bull sends it back. Burks kicks to LeVert. Stolen by Thompson. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And stolen by Bull. LeVert inside the line. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action in just a minute. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Avdia taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Alec Burks. Cole is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Joe in at the one spot. Now here's Avdia. A floater. He lays it in. Avdia's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Timberwolves. Houston trails by 14. Now here's LeVert. Pass to Burks. Here's the three. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Burks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. One's checked in for Burks. Here's Black. Count the basket. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Now here's LeVert. To the left wing. Here's Joe. 4 on the shot clock. LeVert finds Bull. It's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels in finding his teammates when they're open.
And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's foul number 2 for him. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Vucevic to the pass to Sharp. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And it's Vucevic missing. And so Allen will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 11. It's Levert on the wing. Pass to Allen. Screen by Bowl. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Shaden Sharp picks one up.
Shooting for the RNL2, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here. Minnesota leading by 10. A clear look for Avdia. Ray Allen grabs the board. Here's Wembenyama.
Timberwolves foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Rockets now. Offensive rebound. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And he makes the first. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Black. And both free throws good for Wembenyama.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
That's tipped. Marbury passes to Maxey. Here's Marbury. Misses from short range. Maxey with it. Picked up by Thompson. Marbury passes to Wembenyama. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for the matchup with the Suns, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Here's Maxey, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Oh, that's terrific anticipation from Jokic, erasing that shot attempt.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Timeout. Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
O'Neal's checked in for the Rockets. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Shaden Sharp's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here is Harden. Over Maxey. Back to Harden. Passes to Sharp. The end of drought. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
Here's Marbury. Outside for Wembenyama. And Wembenyama throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
Maxey against Harden. And there's the pass to Avdia. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Marbury. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Up high to
this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Sharp, the pass to Harden. Now, Avdia. Jokic with it. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And so here is Houston following the miss by Jokic. And Wemby throws it down.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
It's the Timberwolves now, following the score by Houston. Harden finds Jokic, and it's sent back by O'Neal. The drive by Wembenyama. They double-team Wembenyama. And a missed late. The Timberwolves have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And it's Jokic in the corner. Pass to Avdia. Kuminga with it. Now, here's Avdia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the cold streak. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Wembenyama has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? Have to see.
55 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'm not sure Jokic is actually as calm as he looks right now, but he doesn't seem shaken by the pressure.
And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's a 3-point game. Here's Marbury. Allen outside. Floats it up for Wembenyama.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
In this spot, so many times, James Harden, it's a great bet to come through. And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're down by 3. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Houston making a switch. Joe's checked in. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Maxey against Harden. Now Maxey. Allen for the 3. The 3 won't fall. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
You know Harden always looks confident at the line, even in a clutch situation. And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Give him a hand,
And the Rockets with possession here. And now we've got the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Here's Joe from deep three-point land. Doesn't go that time.
And that was a little bit of a rage check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in.